Hey, I'm back with another video. I wanted to talk to you guys about my hysterectomy, my hospital stay, my recovery, and where I'm at 7 weeks later. So I had a hysterectomy on May 15th, and now it's been 7 weeks today. But I had my fallopian tubes removed, which is called a salpingectomy. So that was actually separate than the hysterectomy. And then I had my I left my ovaries. I had my cervix and my uterus removed. So they call that a total hysterectomy if they remove your cervix and your uterus. If you leave your cervix, then you had a partial hysterectomy. I always thought that that meant you had your ovaries, everything removed if it was total, but that is a separate surgery for the ovaries. And I had my surgery done prophylactically because I'm BRCA2, which insurance-wise, my doctor had to say that it was because of pelvic congestion, which is actually something I do have as well, but that's how they had to code it for insurance instead of just saying it was because the BRCA gene, and my chances are a lot greater having that to get ovarian cancer. So the salpingectomy was because he said the fallopian tubes, actually 70% or greater ovarian cancers start in the fallopian tubes 70% of the time. They start, or more, start in the fallopian tubes. And so that would lower my chances, but he left my ovaries, which is wild because ovarian cancer is increased because of that. But he left my ovaries because of my age, and I suffer from autoimmune diseases already that cause, sorry, my kids are crying. Are you okay, Anna? So he left my ovaries for now because of my age. I'm 31 and I have autoimmune disorders that would, I guess, not respond well to hormone replacement therapy. So I kept my ovaries. So recovery, for me, I really thought it was going to be a lot easier because I already had the mastectomy with reconstruction. So I was thinking this would be a cakewalk. But it was actually a little bit more difficult for me. Now, I see where a lot of women have a hysterectomy and they're great and they do awesome. They're like walking miles the next day. Okay, I hear my kids crying. So I see where a lot of women say that their hysterectomy was great. They had to do the one night in the hospital like me just to be checked, or some are even outpatient. But mine was a bit more difficult, and then in making this video and talking about it, I realized mine might not have been that bad because I have other things going on, and I guess the hysterectomy didn't contribute to that because I thought that I was in a flare because of surgeries, and that's not the case. So I guess it's something totally separate. So I guess I could say that my hysterectomy recovery wasn't that bad, other than the crepitus, because that was really strange. Having Rice Krispie treat filling under your skin. But anyways, I had the appointments afterwards. They kind of look at your incisions. He took, I had a glue over my incisions, like to hold it together. It was like a glue band-aid. So he removed those and said everything looked fine. I think, you know, now I could start doing like scar remedy lotions, something like that. I should probably start doing that. But I learned some things along the way of my hysterectomy, and that was, you know, the stuff with the fallopian tubes at 70% or greater ovarian cancer start in the fallopian tubes, and now they're actually telling women, if you're wanting to get your tubes tied, maybe just go ahead and have them removed, because there's not much benefit to keeping your fallopian tubes. And I really didn't see any pros on keeping them other than, you know, maybe avoiding surgery. But if you have your tubes tied, they say you might as well go ahead and have them removed to lower that cancer risk. Now, if you are BRCA, you have the gene mutation, then you really might want to go ahead and have it removed, but that's totally up to you. And later on, I will go back and have my ovaries removed when I'm closer to menopause. So for now, I still have my ovaries, and any of my random strange symptoms that have nothing to do with all this, I guess have nothing to do with my hormones, because I still do have my ovaries. I'm trying to think of things that are helpful post-hysterectomy. Oh, a pillow. So when you're coming home, you can have a pillow for the ride, because that was something that was very, rides in the car, that was not good afterwards. And you have to wait a few weeks before you can drive, but take someone on the first drive with you in case you start feeling bad, and they can take over and drive for you. But and then no lifting. I have 2 small kids, and one is pretty well potty trained, but she needs help getting on the big potty. So thankfully she's been using her little potty and not giving me too much grief about putting her up on the big potty. But now, of course, I'm okay to lift her weight, which is around 30 pounds. So that's good. And I'm trying to think, any more advice? I guess that's all I have now. But I don't know. That's all I got. And I will give another update. I have some things I'd like to talk about with my mastectomy stuff. So, yeah, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.